By now, you know that I'm a business consultant. And that said, I'm referred to by my clients and business associates as the anti-consultant because of my methods and attitudes towards consulting in general. To be sure, there are many great consultants out there in the workplace, and I'm a firm believer that if you have a specific project that needs guidance, or you aren't large enough to employ a world-class talent full-time, then rent it, which is simply another way of saying hire a consultant. Now, the key to a successful relationship with a consultant is to understand the nature of the relationship. And this begins with you really knowing why you need one and what it is you need them to do. And stick to that plan, because far too often a consultant is hired to do one thing, and then they unpack his or her bags and stay a while doing things beyond their original scope of work. What I mean by that is, know what success will look like before you hire the individual. My sales will increase by 25%, or I'll have a fully mapped process for product development within 60 days. In my case, my clients know that the nature of our relationship is going to be long-term and revolves around a 5-year plan. So I usually find myself navigating their organization for at least that amount of time. Now, to be sure, there are milestones that we have to hit to gauge success, but it's all about getting the job done. So whether the gig is short-term or long-term, once you contract with a consultant, keeping them focused is your job. If you don't, you may wake up one day to find the consultant has gone beyond the original scope of work and is now creeping into other segments of the organization. And before you know it, you're paying double what you originally intended without receiving double the benefits. Yes, there may be connecting issues that justify the consultant moving into an area different than originally contracted for. But discuss it thoroughly and overlay it to your tactical plan. If it's crucial to the execution of the plan, then do it. If it's not, don't. And never begin to fix a segment of your organization just because it sounds good to do. Things must be done in the right order and at the right time in order to achieve maximum effect. Remember, hiring a consultant at the wrong time is worse than no consulting at all. If you do something out of cycle, it'll cost you more money than if you'd have done nothing. So knowing what and when to incorporate all of what I've described in the previous modules should evolve naturally during the 3D process. And once you begin to implement your tactics in a coherent fashion, you'll clearly understand what is needed in your organization and when it is that you need to do it. The only thing you have to do is embrace it, because a strong learning organization can take full advantage of a changing marketplace. And finally, you have my contact information. So if you reach a point and need my help or advice, simply drop me a line and we'll talk. After all, you're now a member of the 3D pack and we take care of our own. So keep the wind in your face, the rubber side down, and enjoy your success.